This conference will now be recorded.
So this is Jenkins dashboard. Now let's take a pipeline. So yesterday we was practicing pipelines, right? So pipeline, select pipeline and click on OK. Right. So here you can click on pipeline. On the left side you can click on pipeline. Right. So here we saw yesterday some scripts like existing scripts you can do hello world, GitHub, Maven. So existing scripts you can select. Suppose if you take GitHub, then this is a script will get by default. So you can modify it accordingly. So yesterday, I also sent you Jenkins pipeline, right? This we were trying actually yesterday, right? Correct. So before that, before we try this one, what I will do, I will install Maven tool. So Maven tool has to be installed. So what I will do, I will right click and open a duplicate window. So here I will go to dashboard. Let's install Maven first. So now go to tools, Maven, add Maven. So Maven version is this one. So give some name. Any name is fine. But I want to give the version name as well in my name so that I can easily identify tomorrow if I have multiple Maven names here. So here 3.96 I have selected, apply and save. Now in this pipeline, what I will do, let us select our yesterday's script. This is a pipeline 2 which we did yesterday. Select this one. Select all, delete. Now here my Maven tool name same is there. So your Maven tool whatever name you have given, the same name should be shown here. This is Maven 3.96. If you can give any name, but the name should be same here. You have to give the same name here. So under tools section, this is about our slave nodes and the stages, stage GitHub here for example this script part. If you remove the script part, yesterday we were discussing about the script part, catch and yeah, this I am removing. Now if you see, observe carefully, this is a script. It's pulling the code, pulling the code from the GitHub repository and build. Here I'm building it using the Maven tool, right? That's all, simple. So apply and save. Now click on build now. So sometimes your Jenkins dashboard, sometimes it will not work as expected. Yesterday it's not showing, so now today it is showing. So it is sometimes this dashboard is again developed by developers, of course. So sometimes it will not work as expected. So it's sometimes unstable. But anyway, so you see here we have how many stages total. If you see our script, open this window, go to dashboard. Normally I will take multiple tabs because I don't want to change the screen. I will open another tab, another web page, tab. Here click on our pipeline, click on this drop down arrow, click on configure and click on pipeline. You will go to our script. In this script, what are stages available? GitHub is one stage and build is one stage. This is very simple example I'm giving. If you know the basic strong, then on basis of this you can add as many stages you want in future. But first of all, these are two stages available. So GitHub and build. So GitHub is a stage and build is a stage. So both stages. So what, how many stages you have, those many columns will be added like this. Anyway, that is one thing. And yesterday we were doing uh, about a try catch block. So in this try catch block, so try catch block will not work in pure pipeline. In a pipeline script, as we discussed yesterday, we have two types of scripts. We have two types of scripts: declarative pipeline, which is what we are using the same thing, and scripted pipeline. So the try catch block will not work under declarative pipeline. So try catch block will work on under only on the scripted pipeline. So suppose if you want to use the try catch, then you have to add your scripted pipeline inside your declarative pipeline. That means you can embed your scripted pipeline inside your declarative pipeline whenever you require. So here yesterday we were trying, suppose yesterday we were trying a different command, and suppose if I try this command, same command, I want to run a script. Suppose I want to run a script here. This script, after pulling the code, assume in this stage I am shell script, I want to run some shell script, make something R. So normally if a shell script exists, then make is a command which will build a file, a C file or C++ file. So if it does not exist, I'm just giving R. If it does not exist, then make file will fail. So because of that, you should get an error over here. If an error occurred here, then the next stage should not continue. The next stage should not continue. So let's see that. Apply again, save again one more time, build here, build now. Now next time, second time we are building. So here you see in the GitHub, the second step in the GitHub stage itself, it has failed. Because it has failed, the build stage also failed. Let's try to see the console output. Hover here and drop down and click on console output. Here you see the code has been the code has been pulled from the GitHub, and then script make not found. It is not found. So what, it has failed now. Then what it stage build saying, skipped due to earlier failure. So this stage has been failed. That is the reason it has been skipped. So I don't want such behavior. Even though this stage failed, I want to continue with the next stage. Then what I have to do, so go to our configure again and go to pipeline, and I want to put this statement, this instruction inside a try block. And as I told you, try block cannot be used directly in the pipeline. You have to use under script section. You add a script over here. Begin, this is a begin and this is a end, and inside this you can add your try block. So in the try, begin and end, inside this statement you can put it. This statement you can put it. So here there is only one statement, but in real time there could be multiple statements. So here I'm putting one statement, and then catch block. In the catch block I'm saying, so every try block, a catch block must should exist. If you forget catch block, you will get error again. So try and catch. In the catch, what you want to do? Here simply I want to do whatever you want to actions you want to take in real time, you can take it. But as of now, what I'm doing, I'm echo simply saying in catch block something went wrong in stage GitHub. Some this message I want to show in the console output. Then because I have added this in the try catch block, this will not interrupt the next stage. The next stage will continue building. So let's try that. Apply and save. And this time again, let's build again. So all stages are completed, but let's understand what output we got. Now you see the same error we got, make not found. And also I got the catch statement. The statement is in catch block. Something went wrong in stage GitHub. So this statement I want to display so that if anybody watching this console log, they can understand what happened exactly. And then next stage continue to see. Next stage the Maven has started building. It has cleaned the artifacts and again recreated the var file package. It has created the var package, that's a binary file. And finally finish success. Okay. So that way you have to use a try and catch block, right? Next thing we try to understand another concept called uh, scripted pipeline. So some people use scripted pipeline as well. So some they don't use. So again depends. If already it's an old project, then people might have already used scripted pipeline as well, right? Then if you use scripted pipeline, then as I told you yesterday, the scripted pipeline starts with node instead of pipeline. Here it will start with node. Let's see that example as well. Go to our dashboard. Here let me create a new pipeline, new item, select pipeline. Okay, go to pipeline. Here in this pipeline we have again one sample scripted pipeline. You can select it. It having a lot of complicated stuff. Let me but one thing you should try to understand. Here we have a node in the beginning. So what I will do, instead of using this one, let us create a very simple one. The same thing what we did with our previous scripted file. That is the same thing. Where is that? The same thing, GitHub and pulling the code and building the code. The same thing if I want to do using scripted pipeline. The simple way, what I can do, simply here you type first of all node and a begin, enter. You see a closing braces also automatically came here. So this is a nice editor. Whenever you begin and end will automatically brace will come, closing brace will come. This is your editor. Then here normally when you compare with here we don't have steps, kind of we don't have stages, steps, we don't have that way. Directly we will have stage. Like in this we have stage, right? So under steps we have this one, right? So in the stage we mentioning that name, enter that directly command. Under stage we have steps here, but here directly we have stage and give the stage name. So stage name I'll say GitHub, okay, uh, get code from GitHub, something like that. Some comment I want to put in for this stage, and every stage should begin and press enter. You got a closing braces as well, right? Now here one small thing I want to explain you. Yesterday I typed this git branch name everything, but assume I typed it, but assume I don't know the script how to prepare. Then we have pipeline syntax down here. You can use pipeline syntax. It will help you. Right click here and open this in new tab. If you open here, you see overview. This snippet generator will help you learn the pipeline script code which can be used to define various steps. Pick a step you are interested in from the list, configure it, click generate pipeline script, and you will see a pipeline script statement that would call the step with that configuration. So in short, if you drop down it, we have various options available. Now what I require, I want to know how to add a instruction to pull code from my GitHub. From my GitHub, I want to pull my code. This code I want to pull. I don't know how to pull, how to write a script here. Then take the help of this pipeline sample step. Here you want to get from the GitHub, right? So select this GitHub. Like that, we have many options are available. As per requirement, you can select. So in the I will be, as of now I am interested in only Git. So when I selected it, immediately it's saying what is the repository, what is the URL for the repository. Simply copy from here, copy it, and then what is the branch name? Branch is main. These details, basic details, once you gave, then come down, you click on generate pipeline script. Click it. You see Git branch colon main URL, everything is came, right? Whichever I typed yesterday, the same thing came. So no need to remember. You can simply take help of this snippet generator and you can generate whatever script you want. Copy this and go here and paste here. That's all. That is one stage. Next stage, what I want to do? Stage tells you build Java code. Okay, using Maven something. Again, begin and end. Here, what I have to do is, first of all, let me explain this one thing. Go to our, where is our Jenkins here? Where is Jenkins installed? In the where folder. You remember these things, okay? This could be an interview question. Rarely asked, but they may ask. Very simple question. You should remember where your Jenkins installed by default. So you should say it's in the where folder. Where inside we have a Jenkins folder. So in this we have many. Out of this, go to tools. Here we have tools. So cd tools. Why I'm going to tools? Because I've installed Maven plugin. The Maven will be stored inside the tools. Why in the tools? Why not in the plugins? If you remember, if you remember, when I went to dashboard, when I when I clicked on manage Jenkins, I clicked on tools. I have not clicked on plugins. So whatever you added in these tools, what I have added here, I added the Maven, right? So whatever you added here, that will comes under tools. These are tools folder. So get inside it and ls. You see, we have a file Hudson tasks Maven installation. Get inside it ls. You see, here we have a folder, the Maven underscore 3.9.6. This is the name I have given, if you remember. Get inside of it. CD capital M tab ls. You see, now we have a bin folder here. We have bin folder here and various other folders configuration for various other things are there. Let me go inside bin folder as well. ls. Here is our main file, that is Maven. Maven is the application. Maven is the application. What this application will do? This application will convert a Java code to binary file or a var file. So why I'm explaining all this stuff here? Because in the scripted file we have to do this in this way, in somewhat different way. So let me explain that. So first of all, I have to mention where what is my tool name. Okay, what is my tool name? Here, I'll say def. Def. See, don't confuse. This is in a scripted language. We have to declare variables. So declare variables means, suppose I told you yesterday, in shell script we simply said in shell script, something like number equal to 100, we said in shell script. So that is one type of script. Here you need to say something like def or something, but in scripted pipeline we have to mandatorily we should say def, but end of the day meaning is same. You say some shell scripting does not require def, but our scripted pipeline required should declare your variable like this, number, okay, equal to. So you have to give the assign the value whatever you want. So that we have to define. That you have to define, assign some value like this. The same thing I am going to do now here. Before I write there, let me write here diff something I will write like this. Maven. Where is Maven? What is a where is the Maven? Where is my Maven tool? Maven tool is at where it is. It is inside this folder. But don't confuse. Very simple. Once you understand it, you will understand it easily. This is my file, right? This is my file. This is my home. This is my path, my where my plugin tool exists. This path I have to give. So everything I have to mention, where my bin folder exists, where is my Maven, where it is existing, everything I have to give properly. So for that, what I have to do? So I will not write here directly. First I will explain in the notepad and then I will paste over there. I will say something diff Maven home. Here I have to say tool. Maven home is tool, and what is the name of my, what the name I have given. So you have to say name is, what name I have given? maven space 3.9.6 I have given. If you remember, this is the name I have given. So whatever name you have given while creating the maven tool, that name you have to give, and put a comma over here, and then type. What is this type? What is the type? It's a maven tool. So just say maven. So when you say type, when you mention type, then it understands, the script understands that okay, we are talking about a tool called maven. So in the type we have to mention maven. To this tool, what name, whatever name you have given, that name you have to mention. And so this total value will be stored inside the maven home. This is a variable, and you have to, at the end you have to put a semicolon. It is syntax. You have to put syntax, but in shell scripting, no syntax is required, no semicolon is required over there. Every language is different. C language is different, Java is different, C sharp is different, right? Similarly, our scripted pipeline also somewhat different. So people, that's the reason mostly they will go to, mostly they will use scripted pipeline, declarative pipeline. Mostly they go with declarative pipeline. If there is already existing scripted pipeline, mostly nowadays most of the people going with the declarative pipeline, no worries. But even there is scripted pipeline, no worries. You can learn easily. That's not a difficult task. Then this is the path we have to give. Then next step, again I have to declare one more variable. Here I have to give the path. Where is my maven exists? The path. You know, my maven exists. The maven path name is 3 3.9.6, but here internally it somehow added underscore here, because I given space over there. It has added underscore here. It has underscore here. Inside this, inside this, what is there? When I went inside this cd, I said cd. Let me okay, no. When I say cd and when I get inside, I am seeing a bin folder here. Inside this bin folder, I have the maven file. So when I went inside bin folder, when I say ls, I got the maven file. This path I have to give. This complete path I have to give. But before that, where is my main folder name? Maven underscore 3.96. So what I have to do is that this name I have given, this value, it having the complete path inside it, maven. So path equal to, what I have to say is dollar curly bracket, this value I have to copy inside this. When I do this, what happens? This will copy the complete value, whatever value assigned to is, that will completely copy it inside it, and then slash. That means this gives what? This gives you this path. Inside this, I have bin folder, right? You have to give bin folder. Inside bin folder, I have maven, my final file, right? Then you have to give mvn and close this double quotation and a semicolon again. That means this is a path. Go to this path, and in this path we have a bin folder. Inside that we have the maven file. Okay. Finally, it got the path. Then what I have to do? I have to execute. What I have to do? Execute. Same thing. What I did here? Maven command, and I'm doing what? This is not required. This is not mandatory. This statement is not mandatory. You can delete it. So maven clean package I'm doing here. The same thing I want to do. Shell script. See, shell script. The same thing I want to do. I copy. If I copy this and paste here, you see here, instead of maven, where maven in our declarative pipeline, it identifies what maven is. It identifies, but in declarative, it will not identify. We have to give the path like this. Where the maven file exists, the path we have here, that path name you have to give. Copy this here. You have to give dollar, inside you have to give path. So whenever you want to get the value of this variable, we call them as variables. Variables hold values, variables hold data. So this path is there. So the value inside this path, the value which we assigned just now, if you want to fetch it, then you have to give dollar symbol and a curly bracket. Inside that you have to keep the path. Similarly, here also we did the same thing. Why we did it like this? Because maven home having some data that I want to fetch it, and I want to add append with bin and maven. Now when I say sh path, that means simple, we are same like maven, we are using here maven, and we running this command clean package. Let me try this again. Here put a semicolon here. Now let's try this. Copy this. Here simply paste it. Use some proper indentation. That's it. Right? So we have two stages now. This first stage is simple, but this stage is somewhat difficult. Apply now. Save. Now build. Now if you go to our, we have only Java, build Java using maven and get code from GitHub. Two stages are there. Getting code from GitHub is done properly, and Java code maven is done properly. If you want to see message here only, then you can hover your mouse over here and you will see logs here. You can see your logs. That specific only for git related log you can see, you can see here. Similarly, if you hover here logs here, so you can see you can expand you can see your logs here. So it has fetched it and built successfully. And where it has stored the output, see in the workspace, in the scripted pipeline folder, whatever job name we have given, the same name a folder will be created inside the target. The var file is generated. Let's try to see that. Anyway, it is working. Wow. So now what I will do, come out of this. Now you see our jobs, executed jobs available inside a workspace. CD workspace. ls. In this, I am interested in my job, that is scripted pipeline. Go to inside that ls. See, we have target folder. Get inside ls. So now our var file is generated. Please ask any if you have any questions here. So we see, even when you learning any program or anything, we should start with basics only. If we start with complicated things, then no, we will not understand the basics itself, right? So be strong with the basics. When you learning, whenever a developer or any developer who want to become a developer, or anybody any subject, when they're learning Java or whatever they may be, they start with they're learning with the small programs, and slowly they have to build themselves. Here slowly when I continue with sonar cubes, JFrog, those I will integrate. When I'm integrating, at that time you should not confuse with the syntaxes and whatever we're doing. You should not confuse. Tomorrow I will start with Docker, Ansible, Terraform. When I am integrating with the pipeline, you should not confuse. So please practice these basics, even though these are basics, but practice, be in touch with them. So tomorrow when I'm adding new tools to our script pipeline, you should not you should not get surprised. Okay, right. Next thing is that uh, let's go to, okay, let's go to our dashboard. Okay, pipeline one. Let us go to pipeline. Drop down, go to our configure, click on our pipeline. We will directly go to a script. So why am came here again? See, Your script, your stages is ending here. Your stage and starting with stages are starting with 9, and this closing braces ending somewhere here 31. You see 31 something is selected. You may be not seeing it, but I am seeing it. At line number 31, something a round mark is coming. That means that is the end of the closing bracket. Beginning of this one is ending at line number 31. Okay. Here press and enter. Now after all stages are completed, then it is called post stage. It is called post stage. So in the post stage, what you say post, you will say post, and this also will have a begin begin and press enter. A closing will come, right? That means all stages are completed. If you want to do any after stage, post stage, if you want to do, you can click. You can begin and end. In this, we have some keywords like always, always. So some languages they use something like some language they will say finally. In different language they use finally. Some languages use different keywords here. In our script, in our pipeline script, we use always. That means in this always means assume if anything happens in these stages, in material, whatever may be happened with these stages, whether they executed successfully or not, then it will come to post stage. It will come to post stage section, and whatever you mentioned in the always. Normally, in the always, what we do, you'll do some important things, something like no, you want to uh, clean up something, clean up tasks, whatever you want to do, you can do inside the always section. So here I will say something always step has been executed. This is the one I want to echo. This is one keyword. Similarly, we have another keyword called success. If it is success, again a curly bracket came, ending curly bracket. Here I'll say echo success step has been executed. Similarly, as you assumed, we have failure as well. So when it is failure, what you have to do? Begin and it has been executed. Right? Now, these three steps let us understand. So always will always executed. Success will be executed only if all the steps are executed successfully. If anything goes wrong, then it comes to failure section. Any of the stage fails, it comes to this section. Both always will executed and failure will be executed. If it is all stages are successful, again always will be executed and success also executed. That means always will be executed whether the outcome is success or failure. Apply and save. Build now. Now it's built, right? Then declarative post action events also there. Let's see the logs. So one message, two messages we have. See first message, always step has been executed. Another one, success step has been executed. So this way we can use different steps, or you can see in this go to console output. Here also once this build is success, always step has been executed and success step has been executed. And next another important thing, very important thing we should understand. You might have noticed multiple times here you saw a file called Jenkins file. You saw a file called Jenkins file. Let me open it. So what it contains? Something agent label Java node, some Maven build tool, okay, some Git path. Okay, this is a Jenkins file I have as of now, right? Now, why we have these Jenkins files here? First of all, forget about this content. This content is not up to date. We'll come correct it in a moment. But as of now, please try to understand. We have normally in real time, we will not write our script like this in our Jenkins. We won't create a new. Very rarely we do that. Very rarely we do that. But most of the time, whatever script you have written, suppose you take this pipeline script for example, go to configure section. This script you can copy everything. Okay, let me copy everything. Control A, Control C. I copied it. Then I can copy it and I can create a new folder. So developers, what they do, our GitHub, as a, are our DevOps engineers, what we do, we will create a file with the name Jenkins file. Remember, J will be capital and remaining all letters will be small and without any space. So this the file name should be like this only. And if we have Jenkins file, what will happen? What will happen is, suppose I tell you, go to your create a new pipeline, new item. Now here pipeline using Jenkins file. Some project, select pipeline, click on OK. And now go to our pipeline section. Here you see we have pipeline script. If you drop it down, we have another option available. Pipeline script from source code management. What does it mean? It is saying that if you select the first one, then okay, you want to write a script here only, no problem, write down here. So it is provided. The other option says what? Okay, you already have a Jenkins file. When you select this one, by default it assumes a Jenkins file available in your repository, in your code repository. You have already Jenkins file. Then then you don't need to write anything. You don't need to write any script. Whatever script available in this Jenkins file, that will be executed. That will be executed, and basing on the instructions inside the Jenkins file, your source code will be built. Source code will be built. That means tomorrow, if you execute this project on any Jenkins machine, so if you write script here only, then what happens? Your Jenkins only on this Jenkins server, your script is since it is available only on the Jenkins dash here only it's available. Your jobs are available only here. Your job will be executed only here. But what if I want to execute my project in another Jenkins server? Then my script is available here, all instructions are available here. Then I cannot move this to another Jenkins server, right? So to what you call to loosely couple, we can say it is a loosely coupled concept. That means you are not completely what you call tightly coupled. We have not tightly coupled with one Jenkins server. That means our script, our application can be able to build on any Jenkins machine. So for that, what I require, all the instructions I should have in my code repository itself. That is the reason the script we should keep along with our code. We also have to keep the instructions how to build my code. So for that reason, we have to create a Jenkins file. But in real time, we mostly use Jenkins files like this. Okay. Now what I will do, I'll open this Jenkins file. Hope you understand the importance of this file. Then I want to change this. So I will click on edit button here. Okay. Click on edit button. Select everything. Delete it. And paste whatever we have. Just now we copied, right? Copy everything. So it contains the latest information. Maven tool, everything is properly there. So you see everything is there. No changes. Indentation is not proper, it's okay. Now once it is done, you have to click on commit changes. The same thing I can do from my local repository. I can push it. When you pushing it, you do what? You will add git add dot, then git commit. But here I'm directly doing it and click on commit changes. Some changes, comment message, you can add something and click on commit changes. Now your script has been properly see how it is indented properly. Now it is has been indented. Now everything looks fine. The post comments also, they're fine. Everything is fine. Nice. Then what? Then when I create a new job, this is a new job. This time I will say what I will say. I will select pipeline script from a SCM. I will say pull the code from the pipeline. From the GitHub repository. Where is my GitHub repository existing? You have to give that path. When you give this path, sorry, it is selected SSH. Watch carefully. HTTPS. Copy this. When you give this path, when I give this path, it automatically looks for a file with the name Jenkins file. That is the reason your file name should be same like this only. If you change this name, your Jenkins will not identify that. It's asking, okay, you have selected second option, fine. Where is your SCM located? I'm sorry, which one, which SCM you want to use? I want to use Git. Select Git. When you select Git, automatically it will ask the repository URL. You paste it, and then come down. And what is the branch? I'll say main branch. That's all. See, I have selected the second option. In the second option, I am not writing any script here. I'm just selecting the repository name, the branch name. That's it. See, script path. It automatically selected Jenkins file. Now apply. Save. Now what I will do? This is Jenkins file. Simply I will build it. See, remember I have not written any script, but I'm simply building it. See, nothing we have done. So when you open this console output, everything is then properly pulled, product is pulled, and it has built successfully. After built, then always step has been executed, success step has been executed. Everything is went fine. Hope you're understanding what I'm doing here. Important to understand, okay? This way will work. And suppose there is another scenario. So by till now, do you have any questions, please? Hope all are understanding. No questions? Just a minute, please. Be online. Okay. Uh, where are we? Okay. So one actually we have two concepts to cover, but today I believe I may not cover it. One is, as I informed yesterday, multi-branch pipeline. This we to understand first of all, and another concept is most of the companies they use, that is shared libraries. So uh, we'll try multi-branch first, and let's see whether we have time or not for shared libraries. We have only few minutes. Let's see. Let's see first of all my file. What is multi-branch? Try to understand what is multi-branch. See, assume we have in this example, you go to here. Here, as of now, I have one branch, and of course, I have develop branch as well. Okay, so let me delete this develop branch. Select this develop or how to delete a branch, existing branches. We have two branches here. Select two branches, right? Select this one. Click on it. When you click on it, the branches will be shown here. Main branch, develop branch. Let me delete. How to delete? On the right side, we have a delete icon. I'm deleting the develop branch. Click on this. Okay. Now we can create a new branch, no problem. But anyway, click again our repository name. It will be refreshed. If you drop down, we have only now main branch. So uh, here, if you go to our pipeline, when you go to dashboard, when you click a new item, we will see a option called multi-branch pipeline. Creates a set of pipeline projects according to detected branches in one SCM repository. In one SCM repository. That means using multi-branch pipeline, you can build all the branches parallelly. Parallelly. That means as of now, I have only one branch. Assume I have one another branch. Let me create one more branch called develop branch. How can I create? Normally, in we saw that before using our Git console. There we created like a Git branch and branch name. So here I am not using that way. I am using a different way. What I want to create a new branch. Then what I have to do? Click on this branch again. Here on the right side we have new branch. Click on new branch. So so you see source here. So it is asking, okay, you are creating the new branch, no problem. So from do you have to get the base code, right? You need to get the base code. So where you want to get it? From the main branch or from the release branch or from the feature branch? The list will come if the branches are existing. Those branches are not there. That's the reason. Only it is showing main branch. Then a develop branch will be created. Click on create new branch. When you click a new branch, you see again click on our FedEx product again. Here you see you have develop branch. When you click develop branch, you see all the main branch, whatever files the main branch having, the same files it also will contain, as you know that. Similarly, I want to create one more branch, new branch. This time you see drop down, we have develop branch, main branch. Which branch you want to take? From which branch you want to merge your code? I want to merge from main branch only. This time my branch name is a feature branch. Create new branch. Similarly, I want to create one more branch. This time release branch. Create new branch. Now go to our main page. You drop down. Now we have develop branch, feature branch, release branch. You click on release branch, you will see the same file contents. But observe here carefully, every branch have a Jenkins file. Every branch have a Jenkins file. So there will be a scenario. There will be a scenario like if you see here, when you select a multi-branch pipeline, creates a set of pipeline projects according to detected branches in one SCM repository. That means you can create one pipeline, only single pipeline. You no need to create multiple pipelines. That means suppose I have four branches. I no need to create a pipeline for each branch. No need to create a pipeline for each branch. Let me mention over here. Creating a separate. So can you spend uh, some 10 more minutes please, because today we started a little bit late. Is it possible? If not possible, let me know. I will continue tomorrow. No problem. I can continue tomorrow as well. No issues. But if you have 10 minutes time, I will finish it off. Otherwise, tomorrow also we can do it. It's not a big deal. Shibin, okay. Just confirm. Confirm this, please. Yes or no. Tomorrow. We can continue now. Swaraj, quickly, can you respond? Again, some time is going on here. I will see the majority. Uha, Revanti, Naveen, shall we continue? Already Rajesh went gone, right? Rajesh every day is going. Maybe I'm this time not suitable. Rajesh, Revanti, Uha, is it fine for you? Nice, thank you. I got the majority. Now, creating a separate Jenkins pipeline is difficult because we could have multiple projects, right? We could have multiple projects. We can create one pipeline and we can build the code from the multiple branches at a time, at a time, using what? Using multi-branch pipeline. Using this multi-branch pipeline. And one more thing you should remember. So how it knows how many branches are there, and see it automatically scans. Actually, it will automatically scans every branch, available branch, and will check whether each of the branch having Jenkins file or not. So it will scan all the branches, all the branches in a Git repository, and it will execute pipeline pipeline for all the branches, right? So let's try this. Now I'm selecting multi-branch pipeline. Multi-branch pipeline. Okay, and come down here. It's saying, see, description, display name. You can give display name something like or suppose basing on a project name, you can give something. So some products project multi-branch, something, some name I want to give here, and description also you can type, and then branch source. Where is a branch existing? Add source. So select Git here. Give the repository. So our main branch, go to code and give select HTTPS. Copy this. Go to dashboard. Sorry, go to here and give the repository name. That's it. And remaining you can ignore, no problem. So by default it will check for the Jenkins file. It automatically scan multiple pipeline branch. Nothing more than. So tomorrow we will learn what is pipeline libraries. Tomorrow we will learn that is one. Swaraj, one more topic left. Today we are not able to complete. Tomorrow one more topic I will complete, and then we continue with other topics. So what I did, give the display name, give the Git, the branch or Git repository path. That's all. Discover branches, it will automatically discover, no problem. And when I say apply, automatically we no need to start, we no need to click on build now. When I apply, automatically this will be connected to our branch main branch, and it will scan for all the existing branches, 4 branches. Automatically, parallelly, these branches will be all the branches will be executed, because every branch will have Jenkins file, right? So as per the whatever instructions, it will be executed. So go here and apply now, and watch carefully, and just watch here. Now FedEx scan multi-branch is scanning now. You see, it's in all 4 are in the queue now. It's all 4 in the build queue now. So now they are started. You observe carefully. Develop branch is building over here, and main branch is building over here. Two are inside the execute status, and release and feature in the queue. As you know, we have only two at a time, two builds we can do. Remaining two are sitting in the queue. Once they are completed, the other one will join with this execution. Main branch, develop branch, both are executing, and release branch and feature branch are waiting in the build queue. Sometimes, sometimes due to what you call instability of the dashboard, it may not show properly the status. So let me refresh this button and see what happens. So it became slow. Sometimes it will be happen when you practicing also. If that happens, because remember, we are not using real time server. In real time server, we will having high end CPU, high end RAMs, but for this we have chosen just T2 micro. That is the reason this problem normally occurs. So if this issue occurring for you, you try this. I hopefully it should work out. You try this. If it does not work, what you have to do, just go to your instance. You have to stop it. That means if it is indefinitely indefinitely working like this, then you have to stop it. Once you stop completely, then start again, and again you take a new job and try again. At the time you should work most of the times in T2 micro, but in real time this will not appear, because we are using T2 micro. So it's still going on, but hope you understood the concept. Concept is important. So now main and develop branches executed. Once they are done, the remaining branches will be bring into the build executor status, and those also executed. That means all 4 branches will be executed and shown here that all 4 branches are executed. It's still taking some time. So what I will do now, let me do it again. Stop it. Stop the server, because when you stop, then obviously the jobs also will be killed. The jobs will be killed which are not responding, right? No problem. It's okay. Just give me few minutes. Stop it. When we stop, you remember, our public IP will change. The IP what we are using here will change. Don't try use the same one. Okay, remember that. It is taking some time to stop. Why? Because the jobs are not allowing it to stop. So give some time. This will forcefully kill them, and then we can run the job again. The existing CPU, one core CPU is not sufficient. That is the reason sometimes it behaves like this. It's okay, we can execute, we can still execute it. Just give some time, we'll stop it and start again, we'll try to execute. Now start again, select this one, instance, start instance, close this completely. Now we got a new public IP, select it, open here and go to port 8080.
And then our Jenkins server also will stop, right? We need to restart in Linux command.
No, no problem, it works. You're talking about this one? Yeah, we have to launch again. But as anyway, I don't have any task to do in the console. I'm
Yeah.
not interrupting here. I don't have any task here as of now. If I want, I will. You, as you said, I have to log in with your new connect link. You are right. So it is taking some time to sign in to Jenkins. Let's wait. Now login admin and admin. So this is a one which gave problem. Still it is showing. Now it should respond. Yes, abroad. Now it is responding properly. You see, it is done now. Now let me try a new project again. New item. When you practicing, when your server becomes slow, okay. When it becomes slow, then you better you create a new instance. You delete this instance and create a new EC2 instance and practice. Because if it is very slow, you cannot practice. Anyway, go to dashboard one more time. So topic is small, but this is due to very slow response, we are not able to complete it. So first of all, drop down this and delete this multi branch the pipeline, delete it. Very easy topic. Topic wise it's not at all critical. You understood the concept, everything. We are just trying to see the execution, that's all, right? So no nothing to worry about this. So just execution we want to see. new multi branch project. Something is selected, come down, multi branch pipeline, and OK. Previously, it was very highly responsive. Now it's not that much responsive if you observe. So if it happens while you're practicing, just kill it and create a new instance. Creating instance will take time. So FedEx app something. Here add source, git, select git. Here you have to give the our path, HTTPS, copy this, select it. And that's all. Nothing to do here. Apply. When I apply, it should start building our all the branches parallelly. Hopefully this time it should come work properly, step by step. Otherwise we will leave it, no problem. You can practice it and let me know for you how it is working. But we'll spend 2 minutes time here. First it is scanning, and once it's scanned, it pulled all the branches. Now this time it pulled feature branch and release branch, and it's trying to build them. Actually, if you have slave nodes, then what we could have done for the release branch in the Jenkins file, you would have added a agent slave here. We could have added a agent new slave node for this, and similarly for another branch we could have added another slave node. Like that, if you added different slave nodes, then these four branches would have executed on different nodes, right? Different slave nodes. But what happening here? All are running on the same built-in executor on the same node. Because of that reason, it's not it is suffocating. It's unable to complete the builds. Otherwise process is same, the same process we use in the real time. Okay, we'll give another 2 minutes, and then if it's still behaving like this, then we will end our session today, and we'll continue tomorrow with next topic tomorrow. And if it is not working, what we can do is we can go to T2 micro, sorry, T2 medium, and we can try with T2 medium, but it is chargeable. It is chargeable if we really want to see. Actually T2 micro also works sometimes. Most of the time it should work, but today it's suffocating. One more minute I will wait, and then we'll end the session, because I'm sorry, very sorry, already 20 minutes extra I've taken. So I will plan from tomorrow. I will plan sharp to 10:30. I will close it, so that I have to respect your time as well. So it's okay. We'll stop this. Okay. So actually, this is a process. I will end this now. I will close. I will end this instance now. I'll terminate it. Somebody talking?
Yeah, Madan. And one more thing, Madan. Could you please explain how to change that Jenkins versions as well? So in real time, someone will ask, right, if we got any latest version, so we need to update to latest version instead of old version.
Jenkins version.
Yes, yes, versions I'm asking. Latest versions upgrade.
Latest. We always take latest version only. We always take
No, no,
latest version only.
I am asking in real time. Sometimes if we are using like 2.3 like that, like instead of going the 2.4, they were asked to migrate. So at that time there will be some process, right? Do you have any idea how to upgrade?
For example, you saying 2.38 is the version, Jenkins
Something like,
version.
yeah, 2.0 is the version for my
Okay, for
understanding.
example.
But our
Okay,
manager or something pathing team asked to upgrade to, there is a latest version, we need to upgrade to 2.4 in real time.
real
So
time
at that time
2.4.
we need to,
Okay.
we need to delete the 2.0 and we need to upgrade to 2.4 at that time. So how
Okay,
to
you want
update?
to
Yeah.
you want to
Yes.
upgrade the
Yes.
existing. Okay, we'll discuss
Yeah.
this as well. No problem. Okay, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk. Right. Any
Okay.
other things, please? Any other questions, please? Okay.
And
Thank you for
also,
your time.
Madan,
Hello,
hello,
Revanti. Yes, Revanti.
yeah. And also, Madan, in the Maven, we will use the goal validate, compare, and the verify, install, apply, something like that. No? So, can you please use that fill as well?
I'm not. It's resounding. Little
As
bit
of now,
resounding.
we hello. As of now, we are using only clean and package, right? In the Maven
Yes,
goal.
correct. Yes, yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you please use the build, package, build, verify, and compare so that we will get how to use that.
You want to add those extra Maven commands also?
Yes, yes.
So extra. Okay, okay, okay. We'll see that as well. So my main idea is that first of all, the main syllabus. If you concentrate on main syllabus, no, these extra things we can experiment, or you can also experiment. If I'm doing everything, every option here only, if I try, our course will take more time to finish. Uh, you're talking about validate and verify these things, right? Install and these various
Yes, yes. All
operations.
verified.
But
Instead
see,
of
in
using clean and package, why can't we use build, package, compile?
we compile. See, when you clean and package, so internally automatically it will be compiled and built automatically. Everything will be done in one shot. But if you want to see result one by one, first you want to compile, and then you want to build, and then you want to see that, you can do that way also, no problem.
Okay, what will be the output? I just want to know that.
Okay, we will see. We'll see one in one of the session, Revanti. We'll see that in one of the session.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, ma'am.
Right, right. Thank you very much. Right. We'll meet tomorrow at same time. Thank you. At 9:30, please. Thank you.